1, 2, 3, 4, get my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing fine. 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah. I look into the sky with all the beautiful color, but there's more than just for me, so gonna share it with another. I got to show, to give, let out. I want to sing and shout. Take a look and see a beautiful morning that turns into a beautiful evening, and together make a beautiful life. And if you wanna see, then come along with me, that's right.
Welcome to Experience Michiana. I'm the show's producer, Kelsey Zummer, and we have a great show for you today as we get out and explore Michiana with some of our favorite segments over the last couple of months. We had a lot of fun doing them. We are going to head to Generations Adventureplex, which is where we met up with Irish Dave for the first time as he became one of our co-hosts. We're going to Niles to Apotheca Teas, which is a wonderful and really cool place. Wait until you see Kelly's hat in that segment. We are going to Alloy Jewelry, which is in downtown South Bend. Courtney had a lot of fun exploring the custom handmade jewelry that is done there. We are also going back to Niles to Iron Shoe Distillery. It's got a really cool story of how they got started and their name, but maybe even better food. Can't wait to share that with you. But first, we are headed to Create Your Canvas, which is someplace that, well, let's just say Courtney and Kelly made a mess of this segment.
It is time to bring out the inner artist, and you can do that here at Create Your Canvas in Bourbon, Indiana. Kelly, I'm so excited.
I am so excited. And I was kind of thinking it's been a long winter. We finally get to have a little color here.
Color is the right word for us. And I have with us Susie Schutzel, who is the owner here at Create Your Canvas. And this is just a beautiful space. It's so bright and welcoming. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you for coming, both of you.
Now, there's more that you just do besides like paint parties. Tell us all the things that you have to offer here.
I have all things art. I do the step-by-step painting, like for example, wine and canvas. And then we do kids classes. I have art kits, paint supplies, you name it. We do fluid art, and then recently we started the splatter room.
And you mentioned that you have some of the kits that people can take home or you can ship them out to them, which I think is super convenient, especially for folks who maybe are a little bit further from Bourbon, Indiana. So tell us about those. You have a book program. What is the name of it?
Yes, it's called Brushes and Books. I just started it last week. Each kit is for kids, teenagers and younger kids. You get like a wooden cutout that you can paint, and you get the paints, the paintbrushes, and a book that goes with the cutout. So for Easter, it's about a bunny rabbit. And then online, you'll have a code that you can watch the online video where I paint it for you, and then I also read the smaller books to the children.
Now, we heard you have something called the Splatter Room. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
The Splatter Room is exactly what it sounds like. The canvases go up on the wall, and you have all these neon paint colors, and then you go in and you throw the paint on the wall. It's a good stress reliever.
Okay, Jackson Pollock is like my favorite artist, and I feel like it's going to come out of me in this experience.
Is that what you were thinking?
Yes!
I was thinking of the I Love Lucy episode with the chocolate. And we were like, throw paint on each other.
Are you throwing paint on me?
No, none of
Is
that.
it something we could try though without throwing paint on me?
Yes, I actually have some canvases on the wall and paint poured already.
Cool.
So you both can try it. We also have raincoats and goggles. You don't have to wear the raincoats. The paint is washable, but I do request that you do the goggles because I don't want it in your eyes. Not that you'll throw it at each other.
No, of course not. All right, well, let's get in there.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is the splatter room, and as you can see, there's paint splattered all over the place.
Not over us yet.
Not yet. Now, I see this paint splattered on the walls. Do we do it on the walls?
You can do it on the walls. Obviously, people do, but the canvases are back here.
Oh, okay.
Your price includes the canvas. I have a special thing for you guys to splatter.
We see that.
Yes.
Experience Michiana 2021.
So make sure you splatter it too.
Oh, we will definitely.
All you're gonna do is just throw it. We're really throwing the paint. All right, I'm gonna sneak out of here.
All right, thanks, Susie.
Have fun.
Megan, for anyone watching who's never been here before, tell them a little bit about Generations Adventure Place.
Yeah, so it is the newest family entertainment center in the area. We have tons of stuff to do, from arcade, laser tag, bowling, axe throwing, something for all ages. It's definitely a great place for kids, but also a wonderful place for adults, which is something that this area is kind of lacking. So that's what we wanted to bring to the area.
So from all the things that you have here, what is the favorite thing to do for adults?
Definitely axe throwing.
Really?
Yes. It's probably the closest one to us, and people just love it. They can't get enough of it. We're booked up on Saturdays all the time.
Can anyone please explain when throwing an axe became popular?
I have no idea. I really didn't even know about it until I started working here.
All right, well, I love it, and I'm glad that I'm here today. And you know, Courtney and Kelly are back here. They're having way too much fun, so I think we should join them.
All right.
Nathan, we have only been here a few minutes and we are having so much fun already.
Definitely.
I remember being a kid in Coney Island and having so much fun. That's what this feels like.
Yeah, definitely.
Now the arcade is really cool. How many games do you have here?
We have in between 20 and 30 games currently, and we're going to keep expanding as time goes on. We're going to be at 100 plus games eventually.
Oh my goodness.
So it's going to be a massive arcade.
And what's kind of the favorite one? I played a few and they're all my favorites.
Right behind us, Connect 4 Hoops is a big popular hit. We got Monopoly, we got Halo, we got a few others that are real popular.
And so how do they play? Is it just
So we have a card system that you can purchase at our kiosk. It is a minimum, well, you can put any amount on it, I guess, but we do bonus credits too. So with the swipe of the card, that'll allow you to play, depending on how many credits you purchase. And then that'll also keep track of your tickets and everything else.
Well, that's great. It's so great that there's a place here where families can come together and have so much fun. I'd love to stay and talk to you, Nathan, but I've got another game.
You gotta go.
I gotta go.
So I have Antoine, who's one of the attractions managers here at Generations Adventure Flex, and you're getting me stocked up and ready for laser tag. This is an awesome experience, and this is another one that's great for all generations to participate in.
Yes, ma'am, and we're so glad that you guys came out today just to have fun and enjoy yourselves. So we have 20 vests that are accommodating for everybody. So if you have a party of 20, we can have 2 different teams.
Okay.
We have 2 levels in our laser tag area. Also, we can play team games or free-for-all. Today we'll probably do free-for-all just to show you guys how it works. We have a fog machine in there that fogs the area up. It's pretty fun.
And you guys have on Thursdays, you have unlimited laser tag, right?
Unlimited laser tag for $20 a wristband from 4 to 10. And you can buy a wristband for $20 and play as many games as you want in that day instead of paying $8 per game.
Awesome. Well, wish me luck out there.
Oh, you're gonna win.
So now we're doing the axe throwing, and I'm here with Bryce. Bryce, is this for anybody or just for adults?
You can be 16 or older with an adult to be able to throw.
Now, I've watched some YouTube videos where the axe comes flying back at the person's head. Is that going to happen?
No, we have you standing behind these black lines just in case of the backfire for us so no one gets hurt.
I don't know. Courtney is pretty competitive, and she looks like she has a really strong right arm. So
I've been warming up, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling that the axe might come back today at us, but yeah, let's do it. Let's throw some axes.
First things first is you guys can grab an axe. You'll hold them at the bottom like this. I'll have you guys starting on one of the lines. You'll stand feet together, and it's just one step.
Oh my gosh, Bryce,
wow.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Proud of you, Kelly. Hey, you made it.
Oh, wow. Good job.
Just saying. Yes.
She's wicked. She's like a real life Viking.
Come on, Dave.
All right. Remember, I am Celtic, so this is in my blood. Okay,
so. All right.
Oh, come on.
Yes, ladies have it today.
I'm not the only one who sucks. Ariana, there are so many activities here. Just when we finish one, here comes another one. And now we're bowling. Now, I have to tell you, I'm not a very good bowler, so I'm going to need a little bit of help here. What's the lowest age? Because I see these little tiny baby shoes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we let the little babies bowl. It depends on like if they can pull the ball, but we also have the little push rail things that they can use when they're on the lane.
The push rail?
Yeah.
So what does that do?
You set it up on one of the lanes, and then the little kids can put their balls there and then push it down, and it will roll all the way down the lane for them.
Okay, well, I have my shoes on, and I see we have all these different balls. Is there a particular one that someone should take?
So they all go by finger size. So when you have a ball, it will show the size of what the holes are.
Okay.
And then the weight as well. So extra small would be for like smaller fingers.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I'm ready to go, but before I start, can I have one of those push rally things?
Yeah.
I see. Here we go.
This is not a slide, okay? Don't try and slide down there.
All right. Here we go.
No, straight. There you go.
Come on.
Look at that.
You're the first person that needs this and bumpers.
Yeah, I know.
Would you like me to put the bumpers up for you?
If you don't mind.
All right.
Oh, so close. It was so close.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Yeah! She's found her sport.
Yes, this one's for Kelly.
I'm done now.
There you go. Oh, that's pretty good.
That was so much fun.
Hey, which one was?
Woo, we had a great time today, didn't we?
COVID.
Welcome to Apotheca Teas here in Niles, Michigan, and I believe the subtitles are Infusions and Frivolity. And one thing I really love about this place, the vibe here is really cool, and so you were going for Victorian steampunk?
Yes.
Okay, so I know Victorian steampunk you have to educate me on.
The easiest way to think about it is Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It's like a futuristic Victorian. It's a reimagined future where some of the things that went wrong in the real future maybe didn't happen wrong in the fantastic view that you've got now. You can have dirigibles, you can have airships, you can do anything. There are no limits that we actually have to live with in the real world. Here, your imagination rules.
What inspired you to open a tea shop?
Part of it was actually our own experience in England, seeing an entire culture that embraced the idea of slowing down periodically through the day to just enjoy that cup of tea, just that one thing that was right in front of you. That was a huge part because Americans don't seem to have a cultural equivalent to slowing down and actually enjoying the moment. So that was very, very important to us. And that's why when you have tea here and our dining room is open, you have actual china that you've chosen out of a china cabinet, because we don't want it to just be the to-go cup that doesn't pull you into a different place. Our whole goal was for you to suspend reality at that door and enter a different place here.
I was looking around, and you have some items here from local artists, from hats to jewelry.
We went into this with a very deliberate goal of allowing local artists, artisans, makers, because the steampunk movement is also very much a maker movement. There's a different level of involvement in the items that you're using and seeing every day. We wanted to encourage local artists who maybe only have one or two products. They don't need a storefront, but they have got a wonderful contribution to the community. So we deliberately sought them out and kind of rotate some of them through. We're surrounded by artists who have something to say and something to contribute, and this gives them a place to do that in.
Absolutely. Well, we're also surrounded by lots and lots of tea, and
Absolutely.
I am ready to sit down for some infusions and some frivolity.
Lovely.
Oh my goodness, you rock that! Am I rocking it? Oh my gosh! I'm like all in the mood now.
Wow. Oh,
Totally
your
ready.
timer just finished, which means it's time to pour your tea. Is
that what that was?
May I?
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Okay. So you put your strainer on top of your cup and then you pour through it and it catches the tea leaves. I made you a hot cinnamon spice tea this morning.
Nice.
And it enjoys it if you add a little bit of milk and sugar.
Oh my gosh, I'll take one for now. I might have to do two. This is delicious.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
This is so good.
That is one of our more popular.
You know, I know that you serve tea here, but really at the heart of it and at your heart is serving the community.
It is. You get to sit down with people in a different way when there's a cup of tea on the table, in a way that it's difficult to describe until you've been able to experience it. When the dining room is open again, we have flowers that you can choose. After you've ordered your tea, you choose which flower is going to go on your table. Mm-hmm. And if you're sitting here at a table with a yellow rose, that means you're inviting somebody to introduce themselves and sit down and chat in a non-creepy way because you've invited that. And if you'd kind of rather not, you just put a thistle on your table, and they know that means that, for whatever reason, you would rather not share your table, and that's okay. It's wonderful to have a kind of interaction that's not done in a socially awkward way.
Right.
So
now, what are your days and hours right now?
We are currently open Wednesdays 11 to 7 and Saturdays 10 to 4, just regular walk up and we're open. However, we're open by appointment all week long.
So nice to know that you can still enjoy some tea and visit Apotheca Teas, Infusions, and Frivolity.
Yes.
And you know what? You're going to be leaving not just with tea, but definitely a smile on your face and possibly a new friend.
What I love about Michiana is all of the unique finds that you can find here locally, and one of the new spots that has recently popped up is Alloy here in downtown South Bend at the Emporium. And I have with us today Laurel, who is the owner and curator here. Welcome.
Thank you.
And you've been here just for a little while now.
Yes.
But you've been doing this a long time.
Absolutely, yeah. I've been a jeweler for almost 20 years, and in South Bend, just working out of my home studio for over 10. And just doing lots of art shows. Some people may have seen me at Art Beat, and I do lots of shows in Chicago, up near Detroit. But then with COVID and everything getting canceled, I decided it was time to maybe open a storefront and see where that went.
This is just gorgeous. I love that piece.
And all of my stones are natural.
Okay.
So I use completely untreated stones, and I just like to show a really good variety.
So you're literally, back behind the bench working to make these pieces.
Yes, yeah, all the pieces that you see in here are handmade by me.
And I know there was a fossil one over there too
Yes.
that caught my eye.
Yes, I love fossils so much. They're one of my very favorites. Natural history. I like the idea of making the store kind of look like a museum.
And it really does. I love all the fine details and touches. And I know over here you were talking a little bit about what you're doing with bridal jewelry now too.
Yeah, I've been doing bridal for a long time, but not what you would call traditional bridal.
Okay.
So I have some rose-cut diamonds and hand-built settings in here. But I'm starting to work now. Let me pull them up.
Yeah.
I'm doing the design and working with someone who does CAD. So this is a ring that's already sold. We have the diamond chose, and we have a general idea of design, but she wanted to see a couple different options. So we put together a few options here. This is still going to be tweaked. I have a feeling she's going to go with this one, but we're going to move these stones in a little, and then that will be 3D printed, cast, and then I'll set all the stones.
And so anybody can just come in, and I know you have some of these loose stones here too,
Yeah.
which I love. Well, of course I love the amethyst in there too.
Yeah.
What is your favorite stone to work with?
That's an impossible question. I mean, I just love stones so much. Some of my favorites are the dendritic stones, the ones that have the little branches in them.
Those
and
are cool.
A lot of customers look at these and think that I drew on them, that they're ink or something, and they're not. These little
Really?
branches are actually, these are clear quartz with little crystal growths inside this.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And I always love anything trapped in a stone. So like this is called, well, it's often called phantom quartz or lodolite, and that's just a clear quartz with minerals inside of it.
I want to drop it.
Looks like a little garden.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But then rubies and sapphires, I just love them all.
And I see this is your working desk, right?
Yeah, this is my little studio here. I do have my bigger studio at home, so sometimes I bounce back and forth.
Well, everything here is very beautiful. You make it look effortless.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for showing us around.
No
and again,
problem.
you guys are here in the Emporium. What are your hours here?
I'm here Monday, Wednesday, 10 to 1, and then Thursday, Friday, 10 to 4, and then Saturday, 11 to 3.
And people can check in on your Facebook page and on your website too.
Yeah, all the information is there. Actually, I update the Google hours most. So if I'm going to be closed for a holiday or something, that's the best place to look. The website is alloy14k, so 14k.com, and the my website for just the jewelry is laurelsbench.com.
Okay, great.
And that is a much more fleshed out website. It has all my portfolio of work through the years.
So
and
people
everything
could
there,
shop
too.
online too.
Yes,
through there.
absolutely.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for having us today. I'm going to keep on shopping because there's a few more pieces I think might look good on myself.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Laurel.
Thank you.
It is finally Friday in Michiana, and I don't know about you, but I have been cooking all week long. And you want to know something? I am done. I do not want to cook. So I thought, hey, this is the perfect time to visit Iron Shoe Distillery and get some great takeout. So excited to be here. And Laura, you're the owner, and well, it's family owned and operated. I want to just tell you, I'm very hungry. I am super hungry today, so very excited to be here. But there's also a legend to this place, right? This place is great, but there's a legend.
The name Iron Shoe Distillery comes from St. Dunstan, and St. Dunstan was the patron saint of farriers. And so farriers, they do horseshoes, and I'm an avid equestrian, and my husband enjoys horses, our kids ride horses, and so it all just came together when we were looking at this building and this spot, and so we found that legend. And so St. Dunstan went around town and he nailed horseshoes above the doors, and the idea was to keep all the bad spirits out. So we make spirits, and so our whole idea is only letting the good spirits in. So in terms of good people, good vibes, and then the spirits that we make here.
Right, and I can't wait to find out more about the spirits, the good spirits.
The good spirits,
not the bad ones, the good ones.
So the back big garage doors open up perfectly. We have our still back there, all our big equipment. And then this space we added on. We added the garage doors to let the natural light in, and we have an outdoor patio in the summer. So it really just came together really well.
So you distill everything here, and then you also use grains from local farms.
We do, right here in Niles. We get our corn right here in Niles, and we source everything else as locally as possible. So that's been really important to us, and we live in the Midwest, so there's lots of farms, lots of fields nearby, so it works out really well.
Well, I'm ready to eat, but before we eat, I've got to have some cocktails, Laura.
All right, sounds good.
Michelle, you are the bar manager here, bartender manager. I have to tell you, it's been a long time since I've sat at the bar all by myself, and I feel like going shot, shot, shot. Which you do have a shot flight, don't you?
We do. We have a 6-shot flight. It's for $12, and each week we do different infusions with different flavors with all of a variety of spirits. And that's what's in these jars over here. And then we list them on the board here. So it keeps things new, fun, and interesting each week. So when regulars come in, they're able to try something new every week.
And I heard they're very unique. I saw one, I don't know if it's this week, but one that is infused with bacon.
Yes, we have done that in the past. And last week we even did all Girl Scout cookies.
Ooh.
And we just try to keep it fun and innovative, and just, it's a great way to try different things for sure.
Well, I was looking at some of the cocktails. I know you're getting ready to make one for us. Which one are you making?
This is our smoke show.
The smoke show.
So what I'm doing is I'm starting off with the hickory wood chips here. We just top these off in the smoke gun. And then I'm gonna add the maple old fashioned into the bottle.
That'll make it nice and sweet, right?
Yeah. And then we're just gonna give this a light here. I'm gonna put this in here.
Wow.
But it gives the customer a unique experience. And then the longer you let the smoke sit in the bottle, the more that it'll infuse into the cocktail. So, but if you're wanting more of that smoky effect as it comes out as you pour it, then you can pour it right now if you'd like.
Do you mind if I just take a sip here?
Oh, go for it.
Okay, here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, here we go, guys. Woo! Wow, oh my gosh, that is really good.
Good,
I'm not used to drinking too much, but I tell you, I'll take another one.
All right, perfect.
Well, I'm getting the royal treatment here. I got to meet the owner, the bartender, and now the chef. And what a spread here. I mean, it's like a spread fit for a queen or a diva, either one. But Tommy, why don't you tell us, because I tell you, this looks like I want to take a bite right now. Can I do that while you tell us what it is?
Definitely. This is our nachos here. It comes with our house-made nacho cheese. We have a slow roasted pork that's on there. Let's see here. We got corn, beans, jalapenos. The jalapenos are kind of spicy, so if you don't like it spicy, maybe opt those out. They are pretty spicy.
Love spicy.
Let's see here. I've got our house-made barbecue sauce, Michigan cherry barbecue sauce, with green onions and cilantro on top.
That is so good. You know what? We probably should have said what's not on there.
Right, exactly. It's the kitchen sink nacho.
That is fantastic.
For sure.
Oh my God, did you come up with the recipe?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, very, very good. Now, what is this here? Is this because I heard about the famous burgers? Which burger is this?
This is going to be on our special for the restaurant week. It is, let's see here. I'll start off with the base. It comes with a fig jam. It comes with our all Angus beef patty, topped with, let's see here, burrata cheese. It's kind of like a fresh mozzarella, but it has creamier mozzarella on the inside of it. It's like a cheese dumpling kind of thing, and it's delicious. It's awesome, melty on there. Topped with bacon and arugula and our house-made garlic aioli.
That's fantastic.
I love it. Yep.
Yeah, no, I love that.
Really
that is
combo.
so good. That fig jam too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness,
it's
really
called the
good.
sweet and salty. Sorry.
Sweet and salty. And then we have some fries here.
Oh yeah, these are our truffle fries. They come with our truffle salt and Parmesan cheese, fresh shredded Parmesan. Top with a little bit of parsley.
Oh my gosh, that truffle. Oh my
It's
gosh,
very
this is
good.
really, really good.
It's very good.
And then what do we have here? These?
Right here, these are our crispy cheese curds here.
I heard about those.
For sure, they're very good. It comes with our house-made sriracha sauce. And this is our Cubano. We did this on special a little while ago, and that's going to be a special on our restaurant week here too. It comes with bread and butter pickles, mustard, our slow roasted pork, honey ham, and all pressed on our grill.
Wow, that sounds
Comes out
really
crispy, nice and flat, delicious.
That sounds really good. Now, what are the hours that you guys are open?
We are open Wednesday, Thursday, 4 to 8, Friday, 4 to 9, Saturday, 11 to 9, Sunday, 11 to 8.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I wish that I could do. Oh wait, we have to talk about the dessert.
Oh, we almost forgot the desserts here. Okay, so I have the limoncello tiramisu. It's really good, topped with blueberries, and then this is a bourbon vanilla bean pudding with strawberry on top.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to try it. But you know what? I promised my husband that I was going to get takeout. I wish I could actually sit here and eat it all to myself. But now I'm gonna have to get going. But thank you so much. The food is so good. Everything is great.
Thank you so
guys,
much.
you really do have to come on out here. Come on down to Iron Shoe Distillery. Bring your family, bring your kids. Great food, great desserts, great drinks. And you know what? I got married just on New Year's Eve, and now I wish I would have waited until after I ate to get married, because then I wouldn't have to share with my husband. Just joking, hon.
That's it for today's show. Thank you so much for being with us. If you have ideas of things that we should get out and experience, make sure you let us know about it on Facebook. Just use the hashtag ExperienceMichiana, and we'll find out about it that way. We are looking forward to a brand new show next week as we get out and explore aerial yoga. Who's going to be hanging from the ceiling? Make sure you tune in to find out. And until then, have a great week, everyone.
This WNIT local production has been made possible in part by viewers like you. Thank you.